feminist, an advocate for women's rights.
Man, you only 16 years old, bruh, and you talking about you a proud feminist. You don't even really understand the whole concept of of all that yet, bro. I don't know what this video is gonna pertain about, but let's let's watch it, bro.
On the basis of social, economic, and political equality of the sexes. Today is International Women's Day, a day for advocacy of women's rights around the world. I'm here to talk to all of the teenage boys that are watching, to talk about why it is so important for all of us to be feminists and what exactly that means. We must be an ally for gender equality because it is not a women's problem, but it is a human problem. Personally, I've been a feminist ever since I can remember. I've always been surrounded by strong working women like my mom, my grandmothers, and some of my biggest inspirations in life are women who are big feminists.
Bro, what?
Like Ellen DeGeneres and Lily Singh.
Okay. So I guarantee you for a fact, this man is not raised by any grown man. Bro, this man, I can't blame him, bro. He's been programmed to think this way since a little kid, bro. He said Lily Sings. Do you guys know who Lily Sings is? That's a freaking YouTuber. Hold up, bro. Lily Sings is a YouTuber, bro. Lily. I don't even know how you spell her name, bro. This is Lily Sings right here, bro. All of her content is mad cringy. Like, I won't condone this to my worst enemy to watch this, bro. Like, bro, if you watching this female, bro, you know what I'm saying? And for him to say those are his role models, those are who he look up to, Ellen DeGeneres, the Ellen Show, bro, really, bro? You couldn't think of somebody that had an impact? Like, you could have said something like Rosa Parks. Like, that would have made sense. Like, somebody that's actually made a change, not a freaking internet mogul that's just happened to be rich. And your grandmother, your aunt, your mother is what you look up to. It's showing me that you had no male figure in your household, bro. It's like, I have no problem with that, but don't push this agenda towards the teenager, if anybody, bro. The most susceptible. Don't do that, bro. You can do this and preach this to your feminist friends, bro. Don't. This is fuck. This shit's so crazy, bro.
I'm definitely no expert on the topic, but I always try to keep myself as informed as possible so I know as much as I can about this thing that I'm so passionate about. Here in the United States, it is almost the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which enabled women to vote and have a say in our government. A century later, we've made tremendous strides for women's equality in this country, and today we have the most amount of women in Congress than we've ever had before.
What does that mean? Shit still not getting done regardless whether they were in an office or not. It's just like, you gotta understand, these females pick and choose what they want to get into. These females, bro, they want equality for prestigious like jobs or prestigious like status. You know what I'm saying? Like, if like Congress, for example, they want to fight, work for Congress, or have equal way to get into Congress, whatever. Okay, but you're not gonna see them have the same type of mentality when it comes to being a blue-collar worker, working in sewage lines, being plumbers, electricians. You're not gonna see females do that. Females are not fighting for equality. This feminism is not for equality. It's for superiority. Females always had equality, but y'all just never noticed it. Oh wow, females wasn't able to vote. What that mean? Bro, these girls were throwing coochie, persuade anyways. These females are seductive creatures, bro. They gonna find means to persuade shit if they want to. Just because they can't vote didn't mean they did not get shit done, bro. And that's what y'all don't understand. Just because it wasn't documented, because who's gonna document something like that? And who's gonna admit to something like that? But you can see from, like, you open your eyes, you can see this shit happen on a day-to-day basis. So don't act like feminism is for equality. It's not. Feminism for superiority. That's all it is, bro. And I stand by that till the day I die, bro. Modern feminism is for superiority. Let me put it that way.
But unfortunately, we still live in a broken system that says that my work as a white male is worth 46 cents more to the dollar than an equally qualified Hispanic woman, and 31 cents more to the dollar than an equally qualified African American woman for the exact same job. That is absolutely messed up.
It's not. it's not messed up because it's not, bro. When you get these numbers, this is how they calculate these numbers. Bill Gates will be considered in the numbers. Okay? You gotta understand that a Caucasian male, Bill Gates, will be considered in this number. So already, the statistics is incorrect. We don't have enough data, cause this is a summary data. This is not a data with accurate analytics. Cause as soon as you give somebody that's an outlier and you put them into the generality, the outliers for the females are not even as high, even if they wanted to. So Bill Gates said he makes 30 billion. There's no black female doing 30 billion. Maybe Oprah got money, but she probably has like 100 mil, but not 30 billion. So now when you add together the averages, Bill Gates, his income is so large and vast, it makes the male average look higher than it really is. But if you go into these jobs, you see a black female working the same job as you, if anything, she's getting paid more than you, my boy. Let's be real. To say you work at a restaurant and she's a black female, and don't let her look good, cause she will get more tips than you, my boy. Even if you're Caucasian and you're a white dude, you look like him, I guarantee you, let a red bone, bro, work at a restaurant, she's getting more money than you. But where's the equality in that? You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. This what you're saying doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't hold no weight. Like, dudes, if they don't get paid more, because if they do, these whole infrastructures, this whole system will only hire females. If I'm a company and I know I can pay females 75 cents less than I can pay you, I am doing it. My whole office, females, bro. What are you talking about? I'm saving money. So when I hear statements like this, I get mad because it don't make no sense.
While we've come a long way here in the United States, in parts of the world, women are still treated like property and have few to no rights of their own. Education isn't even an option for many women because they are seen as uneducatable and only capable of working in their home.
Bro, what are you talking about?
There's a lot of work to be done to build not only societies that will educate women, but societies that will support women working in the workforce. Furthermore, in many cultures, women are removed from society and placed into isolation during menstruation because of beliefs that a naturally occurring bodily function is unholy. How can something that is a natural biological process be evil or wrong? We must combat misogyny, whether it is blatant or...
Where is he getting this? Where is he getting this information from? Like, what book? Like, what Bible is he reading? Cause like, nigga, I don't even agree with this. Like, where do you get this from? Like, you just saying shit, bro. It's like he just went to look for the most negative outlooks of life and just put it in this video. What are you talking about? A female being pregnant, they gonna isolate them because it's unholy or what? What are you talking about? Where'd you get this from?
Or under the guise of tradition. We must throw away ridiculous taboos and include in the education system for teenage guys like me about consent, that no means no, and that no item of clothing or lack thereof means that she was asking for it. It's no coincidence that boys grow up, whether consciously or subconsciously, believing that they are superior to women.
Okay, let me go back to that one discussion. If a female, bro, wearing provocative clothing, they know better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not gonna have a Lambo and park it in the hood and expect niggas not to look at it or try to break into my car or steal something. It makes sense, right? Like, the females gotta think like, oh, I'm wearing these provocative clothing outdoors, I might get catcalled or I might get snatched up. It's y'all taking a risk. I'm gonna just keep it a bean. Cause there's always you gotta understand, you can't control how other people feel and how other people like react. I can't control it, you can't control it. But the thing you can control is what you're wearing. If you wanna wear provocative clothing, okay, by any means, do your thing. But if you're not gonna wear it to the strip club, you're not gonna wear it to a regular club or some party, I guess, you're just going to do that in the public, like, bruh, that's you kind of asking for something. Like, if you want to be skimpy, at least do it in a controlled environment. Don't do it out doing public. You know what I'm saying? I personally can't condone it. Cause y'all wildin'. I be having half your booty sticking out. You know what I'm saying? Your chest out. Come on. And man thinking female, bro, man is superior to female. I can only say like physically. After that, bro, it's like we in an even playing field, bro. Like it is what it is, bro. Like we really the same if you think about it. We just have different levels of priorities and responsibilities. So it's like we equal. Like come on, bro. I don't like these niggas. They like to spin a narrative and make it seem like the dude's the bad guy. Nah, bro. I'm for you guys. I'm for you females. But y'all gotta understand, y'all gotta work with me though. We're not all trying to throw you under the bus. He is. Because he don't mean nothing he's saying right now.
Misogyny is ingrained in many aspects of how we raise our children. We must teach boys that women are not princesses locked up in a castle waiting for a strong man to save them. We need to teach them that women are strong, powerful, and like them, capable of shaping their own future. For all teenage boys watching this, I'm asking you to stop and think about what it really means to be a feminist and why you should identify as one. I promise you it will not threaten your masculinity.
Yes, it would. But first of all, when I was a teenager, bro, I was not thinking about no feminism, bro. I'm clapping cheeks. I don't care. Bro, I was clapping cheeks. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about none of this. Nigga, I'm clapping cheeks, bro. What are you talking about, bro? What is this man talking about? I don't care about none of that, bro. Like, we kids, bro, we getting puberty, got a bunch of testosterone. This is the last thing on our minds. I promise you, bro. Like,
to stand up for women's rights. It's a common misconception that when women are lifted up, that men are brought down. That is simply not true. When we are all
it is true. You just
united, we can and will fix this broken system, ensuring equal rights, pay, and opportunity for every single woman in this world is not a radical idea, a political agenda, or impossible. Imagine what can be accomplished when half of the world's population is not held back. Not only will it be major socioeconomical impact, but there'll be breakthroughs in every field of work that will ultimately advance humankind. Ever since I've been loud and proud about my support for gender equality, I've encountered many boys my age who have jeered when hearing that I am a feminist. It's unfortunate that the false and negative connotation that's been given to this word caused these boys' fragile masculinity to feel threatened. I try to educate them, and I hope I've done the same with this video, about the true meaning of feminism. And let's just make it clear, there is nothing manly about being misogynistic. Every single boy in this world should be a feminist to ensure that their mom, their sister...
So if I'm not a feminist, I'm misogynistic. Bro, that makes no sense, bro. I love females, bro. What are you talking about? Like, if I'm... Bro, what? Like, those statements makes no sense. You keep saying just... You said when you bring female up, that doesn't mean you bringing dudes down. But when you mention feminism... superiority, you literally said toxic masculinity or fragile masculinity and misogyny. Like, bro, you just did it. You contradicted what you just said, and you want me to listen to what you're saying? Like, it makes no sense. Like, make sense, bro. And I have a with that superiority complex, females being managers, for example. Personally, me, every female manager I work for was like, like thoughts, like hoes, like they was dicks. They was worse than the male counterparts, and I think that the reason for that is because they trying to overcompensate for them not being a dude. You know what I'm saying? They trying to fill in that masculine role. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think they're that guy. They usually love to micromanage and dictate all your actions. But when I had a male manager, I didn't go through all that. And this is real life in the field, like, experience. I'm telling you, females, in my opinion, shouldn't be leaders. And I'm just saying this, I don't know if that's misogynistic, but I'm just saying, in my personal experience, I have always had a bad experience with that. It's because, like, they would love to tell you to do something shit, like certain stuff, even though you're working, obviously, you have a manager, they're telling you what to do. But from my personal experience, they're like on you. I'm talking like, yo, do this, bro. It's been 10 minutes and you ain't get it done. I'm like, yo, hold on, who is you? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I talk about experience like this, and I see him saying stuff like this, It's like he's contradicting what he's saying. Because I have in the field real life experience. I have experience with females making more than me when I was working. Females not being good leaders when I was working. You know what I'm saying? Females bigging up, saying, oh, we gonna take advantage of him. We gonna run him dry. I hear females talking like this. They're like in their 40s, 50s talking about, oh yeah, I told my daughter to date him. And I want her to clean him dry. These females don't care about you. They gonna take you for what you worth and throw you to the side.
Sir, their future daughter has all the same opportunities to succeed in this world as they do. My name is Eitan Bernath, and this
Nigga, I don't
is
care what your name is, bro. You look flamboyant as hell, boy.